We are back. If for the inquiries, yes, the little package is being sold for 550 shillings. So if you'd like to support like 10 girls, that's what, 5,500. You can reach out to Kenya Works Support. You can send whatever it is you have, whatever help it is you can offer. You can buy for them material. I mean, there's so many ways you can support. So let's end period poverty with a hashtag 16 days of activism against gender-based violence. With me in studio, I have a very beautiful lady, Karibu Sana.
Thank you.
From Kenyatta University, goes by the name Fancy.
Yeah.
Who is Fancy? Allow me to allow you to introduce yourself.
So Fancy Kepkoech is a second-year student at the Kenyatta University, and also a convener of National Student Caucus, the head of KU chapter, and I'm a daughter, a sister, an aunt. Yeah, that's basically me.
Who you are.
Yeah.
What is the National Students Caucus?
Okay, National Student Caucus is a forum or an organization that brings together students from different universities across the country, and to bring them together to work against human rights. It's a forum that basically brings people together so that they have different works in these different groups, and each group has been assigned with a different role. There is the Women's League, which right now I'm here representing it. There is obviously the Men's League.
Yeah.
There is the Student Charter, the publications team. Yeah. Yeah.
So what is the role of the Nairobi Students Caucus now in the 16 days of activism against gender-based violence?
This year, we have a theme that we unite all so that we can come together. Activism to stop against the violence against girls and women. That is the whole theme for the UN nations against the 16 days of activism. So we are joining this theme as the National Student Caucus to bring together and fight against the violence against women and girls. Yeah.
Why specifically the interest? Why do you have interest in the matter this particular time?
Yeah. The interest is we've seen students going through sexual harassment, assaults in schools. So as a forum that deals majorly with the students, we come so that we can speak out and give out that information that girls out there are being harassed, violated. Not only girls, there's obviously the men. We join this theme so that we can sensitize people about the 16 days of activism, because we know that part of us are turning into drugs, suicide, because of these forms of violence.
Yeah. You've mentioned that the students you've mentioned that the students also go through sexual harassment, and we are all aware that especially in campus a lot of students go through sexually based violence for marks, for attendance and all that. But how exactly do you intend to help them out? What is the kind of support you intend to give to these young girls?
First of all, we like to inform them about various forms of violence, because many people don't know actually they are going through violence unless somebody else helps them to identify these forms of violence. They might not know that they are going through it. Through lecturers, maybe their fellow colleagues, classmates, or even their people, even their own parents. So we identify them, these forms of violence, help them to identify, and then by identify we reduce the facts of violence in these communities, and then eradicate it eventually. We help them to first identify, because by identification is where we help them to reduce and maybe manage and come out of these forms of violence.
Yeah. So what are the activities you have planned out as the caucus team? The activities you have planned out now for the 16 days?
Given that we are working with the student community,
Yeah.
remember this is a period of exams in most universities.
Yeah.
This is a period of exams. So the major activity will be on 25th. That is the first day of the 16 days of activism. It will be here at Kenyatta University. So we are planning a march. We're partnering with various organizations. There is the KUGAM, and there is the Campus Me Too, the Winnie Atieno Foundation. So we are partnering with those organizations.
We actually had Campus Me Too here about a month ago.
Yeah. So we are partnering with those organizations so that we can together come up with a march. A march that will begin from Directorate Complex. If you've ever been to Kenyatta University, you'll know it. It's just a 5-minute walk from the main gate to BSSC, where we'll have a conference afterwards, a talk about what is these violence, forms of violences, how can you reduce it, how can we eradicate it. Afterwards, we can have refreshments. Obviously, students who need to be refreshed. Yeah.
This particular edition, like we had with the previous conversation, we've realized that UN's aim this year is to eradicate GBV mostly against women and young girls. But how do the men in now the caucus team, how are they coming in? What are the responsibilities they've been given? How are the men in the caucus team participating?
I wouldn't say this year only it is about women and girls. This is a global theme.
Yes.
So the United Nations have come with a global theme where it is specific to women and girls. But the theme is sidelining men.
Yeah.
They don't identify that men go through this. So in our caucus team, we are trying to bring forward that also men out there are going through it.
Yeah.
Because you've heard of cases where male students, because of a lecturer who's having an interest to maybe the girlfriend of that guy, is having incidences of missing marks because this lecturer saw that you are a liability to him. Yeah. So this guy will go to missing marks, and you know how stressful missing marks are.
Yes.
Yeah. So we bring both women and girls and men to the forum. Yeah.
You also have an upcoming walk.
Yeah.
Take us through that. Why do you have an upcoming walk? What is the objective of the walk and when it is?
It is on 25th November.
Which is on Friday.
This Friday, actually. It is within Kenyatta University. It will be from Directorate Complex. As I said, it's a march or a walk. You can, So we'll walk all through. The theme will be to sensitize people, to inform people that this is what is going on. It is a global issue, to bring people together so that we can campaign against violence. Yeah.
So that's also the objective of the day.
Yeah. And then, because as I said, we are working with the student groups countrywide, so we may not able to meet daily because of exams and everything.
Yeah.
So afterwards, after 25th, that is the major event, we'll meet, and then the other days we'll be having social media reach out to people so that you can talk to them about what is the way forward after the walk.
Moving forward, how do people participate? How do students who are interested in participating in the activities come through? Where do they come? Who do they talk to if they want to now be part of the activities that you have planned out?
We meet on Friday. As we said, we have together with the gender, the Center of Gender and the university. So we've reached out to students so that we can meet. You can meet in the Directorate Complex. That is where it's gonna begin in that day. And then we'll walk all the way to the conference, which will be in BSSC. That is, if you know KU. Yeah.
Throughout the year, I'm sure you have activities that you do on other days. So throughout the year, what activities do you also perform as now the National Caucus? What do you do as a society, as a community to support?
So gender-based violence is not our only issue.
Yes.
There is the issue of human rights advocacy. We've been in other forums, joining together with other groups so that we can fight. We as the caucus team, we reach out so that we can ensure that the civic spaces that have been shrinked worldwide can be widened for students and these young leaders, upcoming leaders. So we give them an opportunity to reach out, to create a platform for them so that they can have their means to grow. Yeah.
You've mentioned that you also participate with other campuses. You had mentioned that.
Yeah.
What are some of the campuses who are part of the National Caucus?
Okay, we have Kenyatta University as one. We have University of Nairobi, that's UN. There is TUK, there is KCA, there is St. Paul's University. I think there are many. I cannot mention
all of them
today.
Yeah, it's understandable. But you do your activities together, or how do you meet the activities you have? How do you meet to plan out the activities you have throughout the year, or how do you even become a member if you're a student in any other campus?
Oh, you reach out. I'll give us the handles.
Yes.
Yeah, so we can reach out to us on our social media handles to become a member. And then we have activities planned all the year. Most of the time, because we can't meet physically because of different institutions and time, so we majorly do with, given technology, thanks to technology, we have online meetings where we can talk within ourselves, where we can organize meetings. Maybe you can meet once or twice in a year, like physically, which we'll be having a meeting on 9th of December about the annual convention conference at Fungamano Halls. Yeah.
What is the long-term goal? What is the long-term vision for the National Caucus?
The long-term vision. The long-term vision of the National Caucus is to ensure that the youth out there know and can participate in various functions. They have an area of interest. If it is civic rights, if it is human rights activism, yeah.
Wow, thank you. So maybe share with us where we can get you on social media, the phone number we can call, maybe if you want to participate or join or do something with the cause that is the National Caucus.
Okay, one of the social media handles you can reach through email, caucus300@gmail.com. Then you can reach out to Twitter. We have a Twitter handle, caucus_national. Yeah, those are the social media we have at the time being. Yeah.
A phone number, maybe?
Phone number, I'll give mine at the moment.
Yeah.
So 0700068624 or 0700183553.
Take us to the numbers again. Yes.
First, 0700068624 or 0700183553. Yeah.
Do you have success stories as a team, like people you've helped, people you've supported, and they come back to you and say thank you?
Yeah.
Share with us some of the stories, please.
You've heard of Maxwell Magawi. That is our executive director. So he's one person that is very passionate about this, and through the participation on this caucus team, it has helped him to reach out to people.
Yeah.
It has helped him even in his career. Yeah. So through him, we can all have a charter. We can all talk together and say, this has helped me so far. Yeah.
Well, thank you so much. We really appreciate your time, Fancy.
Yeah.
Thank you for sharing with us. I will look forward to joining your walk on Friday.
Yeah.
For a good cause.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. Really appreciate. Thank you so much. I will be coming back to you with the 10 things you can do to eradicate gender-based violence, still under the hashtag 16 days of activism against gender-based violence. I have a UN article I'd like to read for you. 10 things you can do to eradicate gender-based violence. Do not touch that dial. I will be coming back to you after this short break.